Alright, welcome back to the Crazy Leo Plays channel. I'm your host Leo. We're playing Octopath Traveller 2, and this is where we left off, so let's jump in right away to Hikari's story. With the battle to end all battle ahead of him, Hikari returns to Ku. He places his fate in his friends, his people, and the future of his and the future he believes in, a future where no blood is shed. However, as he reaches the final destination in his path he has chosen, the prince must draw his blade one last time. Let's go. Let's do this. What an epic scenery.
Home at last. With my friends at my back.
I'll be back soon, Mika.
You're off to battle again, aren't you?
Now, don't look so sad.
I know you've worked hard to give us a better life. But this isn't what I wanted.
That's this girl, I guess.
Then what do you want? You have a full belly, a roof over your head, and a brand new kimono. How many can say that?
I just want you to be here with me. I'm scared. I don't know what I'd do if you didn't come back.
I'm coming back. That's a promise. I want you to be happy, Mika. So happy that it washes away all the suffering you've known. Keep your head up. You deserve to watch the heavens.
Yes, brother.
General Ritsu.
I thought it was his girl, but it was his sister. What the heck? What kind of brother and sister talk like that?
You called for me, Your Majesty.
My fool brother and that rabble he calls an army has begun their advance.
Maybe there's a big age difference between them. I guess that would make sense.
I'll begin bolstering the castle's defenses at once.
No, I'll leave that task to another. I would keep you close to me.
That is an honor beyond imagining, Your Majesty.
You've stepped over innumerable foes to reach your position. To go from a lowborn to a general. Your rise attests to your strength. Such is the way of the world. The mighty shall build their castles upon the corpses of the meek.
The moment ripens. The eagle invites his friends to partake. Come to Ku, where the feast awaits.
What General Mugen said. The mighty builds upon the weak. It's actually very accurate, and I'm still thinking we live in that world, even with all these laws and all these things that we make things to be more fair. It just doesn't apply to everyone. But anyways, let's get back into this. It got me thinking too
It
much.
seems all the preparations have been made. I must depart at once.
Ooh, banter time. Wheeze, pant, phew. Hero shit, have some water. Thanks, Hikarin. That put some pep in my step. How do people find food in such a desolate place? We have to use our wits to survive. We know how to make the most out of the limited resources nature affords us. That's amazing. Look, I have a thing or two to teach the others back home. Still, many live hard lives. Their meager possessions are stolen in a crush of war. With that, we could live freely without the threat of violence. Why do people steal from each other? We beastly never lay a hand on another's possession. We could learn much from you. I guess so. Actually, let's do something here. Maybe we just put some extra experience. Ooh, Kazan.
Kazan.
The moment is at hand, my friend. I've brought allies. Behold the heroes of Ku.
That's not a very big army.
Lord Hikari.
My prince.
Where did...
They've all gathered under your banner, my prince. Secretly, of course.
Your bravery is much appreciated.
We said our lives were yours, brother. And we're as good as our word. If you'll have us, that is.
Gladly, Zito. It shall be an honor to fight by your side.
My prince!
That voice...
It appears time has treated you well.
He's still alive.
You're alive.
I told you Mugen's rabble would not beat me.
Thanks to the kind souls from our neighbor, Benkei was able to flee the battle and nurse his wounds.
I never thought we'd fight together again.
How epic is that music playing in the background? I have to say.
Nor did I, my prince. Lord Jigo would surely smile at our reunion.
Our numbers grow. However, there is one who speaks volumes by her absence.
That's true, where is she?
My May will come. Have faith, Kazan.
As you say, my prince. Then we are ready at last. Every piece carefully in its place. We march for Castle Ku. A fortress that has stood impregnable for centuries. Countless legions have thrown their bodies against its walls, only to be buried underneath them.
How would the eagle find purchase?
Nothing elegant. We storm the front gates.
Okay.
The front gates? I hope you've thought this through.
Seriously.
I have. The front gates are Castle Ku's weakest point.
What? They've not been breached once in all of our history.
And that pride is precisely why they're weak. The fewest number of guards will be stationed there. The vast majority of soldiers are stationed at the obvious flaws. They're bait.
I thought they were going to do some Trojan horse, but
Bait.
A less thorough strategist would attack these blatant weak spots, not knowing that by doing so, they've already lost. Once their forces are drawn into the trap, they're met with blade and arrow. Castle Ku entices the enemy with its western gate, opposite the main gate. They won't expect us to attack from the front.
Interesting. How do you plan on forcing the gate open, then?
Follow me, my lord.
What? The wind is howling.
The Valley of Sandstorms, they call it. Wind from this region is funneled into this pass. At one end, we've stacked rocks to keep the wind from escaping.
are we going to glide there?
I've delved into the records of this region's weather. At present, strong currents from the eastern sea flow into the valley. What do you think will happen when those frigid winds are finally given release? A storm will sweep across the land. One powerful enough to force a gate open.
What?
That sounds like something out of a children's tale. Do you really mean to manipulate the winds themselves?
Did you forget who you're talking to? The Eagle of Ku is not bound by myth. He makes it.
Okay, that's
Lead
far-fetched.
your forces to the castle. As you approach its gates, take shelter behind something large. After the storm cuts a path forward, follow in its wake like the desert sands.
I will. I put my utmost faith in you, Kazan.
Good. The time has come, my prince. Your destiny awaits.
More banter time. Kazan has quite the interesting mind. Indeed, I've known him for years, and still he surprises me regularly. I still remember the day when he looked the king straight in the eye and said, "Shall we begin digging for salt?" The king was taken aback at a sudden proposal. However, it just so happened that the plight of the poor was weighing heavily on his mind. Kazan had gleaned that all from his observation of the king and his country. Quite impressive. Not long after that, Ku began mining salt. Are you saying that the Eagle of Ku's eyes can peer into the future? Sometimes it seems that way. I find that the most brilliant of us are often the oddest as well. The shackles of common sense aren't there to chain down their surpassing wisdom. Interesting. I take it you speak from experience. Oh no, of course not. Not in the least. Yeah, okay. Modest. Deminos. Modest, modest, modest. Come, brother, let us carve out the future together. Okay, they just basically talk nonsense. How I longed for this moment, my lord. Every last drop of my strength is at your disposal. Alright, so... now then, the battle is about to begin. Are you prepared, my prince? Let's go. Let's do this.
Now, it's up to you, Kazan.
Make way. Today, even the winds cry their support for our cause. Now, release the storm.
Look! By the Tempest, what is... It's a sandstorm! Run!
Not bad. For pixel art, that's pretty intense.
His plan worked, the mad bastard.
I've never felt such fierce winds. The eagle adds another verse to his legend. Brothers!
His schemes always were all or nothing. The storm has opened the way. Fight only those who draw their swords. We're here for Mugen. Now go forward, Pride of the Sands.
Make for Ku Castletown. Let's go. So far, so good.
They're at our rear! Gather the soldiers! Don't let a single one of them through!
The bell. We make way to the Bell of Dawn.
Aye!
Bum, 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 bum. Alright, so far I don't really have to do anything.
Your Majesty, an urgent report. A sandstorm has destroyed the front gate, and our enemies swarm through the breach.
The Eagle of Ku sounds his return. Ageha, why don't you greet his entourage?
Yes, Your Majesty.
I'm assuming he's our first challenger.
General Ritsu,
I will bring the traitor's head to you, Your Majesty.
Our second challenger. And then the king himself.
Come! The castle is close.
My prince! Oh!
Benkei!
Just a scratch. Eyes on the battle. And him.
I thought he deflected it.
Ageha.
Prince Hikari, you've arrived just in time. You rats have fallen straight into our trap. Lay down your arms and surrender.
Brothers, we have to do something or we'll be cut to pieces.
Why'd they just go all whitish? Moments before.
Assuming you make it through the gates with your lives, the next step in my strategy is the Bell of Dawn. When it rings, our soldiers hiding inside the city will begin their assault.
Oh shit.
Until the bell rings your salvation, however. You will be the bait, my prince. Draw the attention of as many of our foe as you can.
Understood.
That's quite the strategy, I have to say. You put your king in the middle of the chessboard.
You're the one who's been trapped.
What?
The eagle has you in his sights. The bell heralds your defeat.
Listen well, tyrants of Ku. Clan Mei casts off your iron fist. We will stand by Hikari's side and see King Mugen toppled from the throne.
Raimei.
Apologies for the delay, my friend. I was afraid, but no longer. I won't leave your side again. On the honor of Clan Mei, I pledge my spear to the new king.
I never doubted you, Raimei.
We are the pride of the sands. Watch us dance in the wind. My spear shall pierce the heavens and bring their judgment down upon my enemies.
Oh, damn. Oh,
It's
damn.
Raimei, the Spear of Levin. We don't stand a chance. How are they winning? We have the numbers.
You always kept such deceitful company.
Go, Hikari. Leave this area to us.
Oh, I don't need to fight this guy.
Don't be so certain.
There is nothing we cannot achieve so long as we remain defiant before fear. No matter the obstacle before me, I will not shrink from it. You gave me that courage, Hikari.
Raimei.
You go ahead. I stake the reputation of my clan on my duty. I shall cut the way forward.
Go, my prince!
We'll meet again soon.
Of course. Now go. Don't look back.
I thought they were supposed to get reinforcements from inside the city. Ooh, more banter. It worked. Everyone rose up. I knew I could count on them. The ringing of the bell washed over the desert. And your allies knew that you would be behind them. We'll win this fight no matter what. We will. The bell of dawn signals the start of battle. Let this be the last one. Let the struggle mark the end of war. Alright. So that's that.
Do be gentle.
Oh wow, there's a few of those, eh?
Now then.
Interesting. I guess our best hope would be to do this.
The winds of favor blow. Right.
Okay. Provoke. I guess we're doing this.
Come on then.
EX.
Prepare yourself.
I should take out most of them.
Who's next?
Whoa.
Very well.
That's not nice.
You won't be needing that.
Give me back my SP.
It's my turn now.
I Okay, so he's not weak against wind, that's for sure. What about fire?
Let's turn up the heat.
Nope. Not weak against fire either. I guess I could just heal everyone. Actually, I don't really need to. Let's do analysis.
Let's have a look.
Light, right.
My prey awaits.
Can we capture? Untamable. No. We could steal.
You have some nice stuff.
That's not bad.
Here I come.
Agnia. We could just do this. And
There's
that
no
took him
need
out.
for flattery. It'll rust my sword.
This guy. That line of his always gets me. Alright, let's heal up. For now. Save up right there. We already got this here. There's nothing on this side.
Here I come.
More enemies.
All right.
Wonderful. It's probably not any of this.
This is what it means to be a star.
Ruinous kick.
Forgive me.
Ouch.
Very well.
Let's go with ruinous
Blaze on, O sacred
damage. Oof, that did a lot of damage.
Right. Go on then.
That should hit everybody.
Here I come.
And this should
Allow
most
me.
likely finish all of them.
Who's next?
Yeah,
I still have much to learn.
I figured. Alright, that's fine. Ooh, okay. Who needs... She needs to use... 100's too much. Let's go with this. This should be enough. And... Actually, let's just use a plum. That should be fine. Actually, skills. Let's get Rise again. Don't need this. We'll use this. Okay. Does she have anything better than this? I think this might be better. Okay, let's go with that. Speed. Is speed really the best thing? She doesn't have anything that uses speed as an attack anymore. Enables the equipping to more easily evade enemy attack. I think this might be better. Raise chance. Okay, we don't need that. Put that instead. This also probably don't need. Why not? Alright, let's go.
So you've come at last, Hikari.
Ritsu.
Impressed? Reckon you never thought I'd be general.
Must you stand in my way?
What am I standing in the way of again? Salvation? Don't make me laugh. All this talk of changing the country is just empty words. all that matters is what you can hold in your hands. It's as simple as that, Hikari. And that's why I can't let you pass. That's the path I've chosen to walk.
Ritsu. I would gladly walk the same path as you if I could. But if you do not step aside, then it will come to blows.
Then come, Hikari.
We beat him once. We'll do it
I
again.
know you wish to change this country, Hikari. But first I ask, what do you really know about Ku? The country where we lived off the cast-offs of our betters. Have you ever felt the misery that pitiful existence leaves you with?
I haven't, Ritsu. Ku was built on warfare, with little regard for the people under it. But I want to change that. I want Ku to be a home for all, regardless of birth. A place where we look out for each other. In order to realize that, I would suffer any loss.
Very well.
Okay, so we have let's go with Barrage. Okay, he's weak against fire. That's a good start.
It's my turn now.
Maybe we do this.
The winds of favor blow. Right.
Even if he goes first now, it's fine. Provoke. You think he's weak against arrows? Yep, he's weak against arrows.
Like this!
Yowza.
Here I come.
Well, since he's weak against arrows, my next move would definitely do a lot of damage, but I'm not gonna do that. Okay, he's not weak against sword.
Right.
That's just great. We're gonna do the same thing again.
Come on then. Now.
Okay, that was close.
Time to shine. Together now.
We're gonna use Alliant.
You won't want to miss this.
Yeah, why not?
Lion dance.
Where was I?
Okay. He's still not at what I need him to be, though. Let's use Analyze.
Let's have a look.
71,000. Wow, so okay. This is not
My
going to
turn.
be fun. What can I use? No. Extend the reach of your attacks to all foes for 3 turns. Raise your physical defense for 3 turns. I could do this.
My spear does not err.
Okay, that did some damage.
All right.
Okay. Let's do donate BP. Why not?
For you.
I owe you, Agnia. Here I come.
Why don't I
boils.
do this to start with?
Hienka!
Okay, That's about
Right.
19,000. Wasn't he supposed to get another turn? That's weird. But we're gonna do this.
I owe you one.
Okay.
To work.
He's gonna go ahead and do Elephant's Wisdom.
Repent! Aliphat, impart your wisdom!
Okay, there we go.
I'll end this. I summon Brand, the Thunder Blade.
36. Alright, he's halfway done.
Damn you, Hikari. Damn you! I spent so much time, sacrificed so much to get where I am. How is it you're still better than me?
I'm not, Ritsu. We're equals. Let's do this together. End this war. Build a new country.
You're still doing it. You're still pitying me. I spit on your pity, Hikari. The powerless will always be stepped on by the strong. You have to lift their boots off you with your own hands. You think your friends care about you? That's all lies. Strength is all that matters. I have to kill you. I have to reach the end of this path.
You're wrong. Join us as a friend and put all this behind you. Together, we'll cut Mugen down and end this war. This will be the last day that Ku sees red. Lower your sword, Ritsu. There needn't be blood spilled between us. But if you fight, I won't hesitate to cut through you.
Oh,
work.
just great. Oh, he's already red. That's pretty crazy.
Scorch the very earth!
Okay, he's at 8 now.
Time to shine.
Can I use this skill again? Yes, I can. That puts everyone at different spots. Whatever.
The winds of favor blow.
Better than nothing. Oh no, it puts
My
everyone at...
frail
Okay.
lips.
That's great. We can do this again.
Come on then. All right.
Wait, what
Now
happened?
let's grab some food.
We beat him already? Bruh, that was too easy. Too easy. Did I forget how to do math? Oh yeah, there was the 9,000 from the shark. There was the 10,000, 9,000, so let's say 20,000, so 30,000 already. 36,000 from the other attack. Interesting, okay.
Mika, forgive me. Hikari, you always shone so brightly. A beacon to everyone around you. I know, because I followed you for so long. Go on, Hikari. Change. Ku. Create a world where Mika can be happy.
Ritsu. I walked by your side for years. I would have walked by your side for many more. I'll make Ku a place you would be proud of.
Wow, he actually He actually fell. Alright, let's use up a plum basket. And we're good. Time for Mugen. Hikari's brother.
There you are, brother. You did well to cut through my men. Your strength belies your sullied birth.
Mugen. Your lust for power has caused too much pain. No more.
Absurd. Your corpse shall rot along with the rest of them. Be honored that your death will feed the glory of Clan Ku.
I think not. I was weak before. I couldn't protect those close to me. But it will be me who strikes you down and brings an end to this misery you've sown.
Let's go. Damn.
Hikari, the shame of Clan Ku. Your low-born blood will be honored with a place on my blade.
I will not let rage compel my sword. I do not take vengeance for the deaths of my father and mother. No. Today, I fight for my friends.
Sentimental fool.
Alright. Would he be weak against bow and arrow? That's the question. But I think I'm actually gonna shackle him. I feel like he's gonna be way stronger than.
You're shackled.
Just in case. Just in case.
Here I come.
Let's do this to
You're
find
in
out
for
what
it
he's
now.
weak against.
I've got you.
Okay, so it's axe and staff. Okay, that already done. What else can we do? Merchant. Could do this. I could. I think I'm just gonna donate.
For you.
Let's donate
I
right
am
now.
in your debt.
Oof, nicely
Very
dodged.
well.
Let's get this going
Repent.
right away.
Alephan, impart your wisdom.
Oh no.
My turn.
Okay, that's fine. This does 2 attacks and raise everyone's physical attacks, right? So that's pretty good. Let's do that.
How's this?
It's my turn now.
Okay. For now, let's do...
This is
Actually, you
what
know
it
what?
means to be a
Why not?
scrub.
Let's do
It's not
this.
strut.
While we can't do any boosting, so thunder is what he's weak against. We just need to hit him once, right? Why not? Break him. Oh, I get to attack again. Wonderful. We're actually not gonna attack, we're gonna lower
Say
his...
bye-bye to your armor.
There we go.
Right.
Armor's down. What else we got? I think we're gonna have to lower his armor. or not. We could do this as well. Decisions. Decisions. Ooh, I could. Let's see if I can't.
Here.
Many thanks.
Oh, not enough.
Where was I?
It's not enough. I guess I'm gonna have to go with. Oh. Oh no. Okay. Maybe we just have him
Here you go.
do his thing.
Temenos.
It's my turn now.
Merchant, donate. Actually, instead of donate, why don't we just use
Here
that?
we go.
You're a true friend.
Right, he's maxed out.
Now it begins.
Oh, it wasn't enough. That's so lame. All right, no choice then.
I summon Brand, the Thunder Blade.
55. Oof. Oof, oof, oof.
Weakling. A child could best you.
This isn't over. My allies give me strength.
Strength. Strength is to exert your will upon others, to make them bend to it or break. What do you know of strength? To see your enemy bleed, to make them know their place as your blade runs them through. Today, you will know yours, brother.
Today, I fight for my friends.
Mugen stands ready for what? Whoosh.
You're weak, powerless.
Alright, 19. I could provoke staff, a lightning, vanquish flash. I can't boost though, that's the problem here. I can steal. I can try to steal. No, I definitely need to bring down that number. But so far, the only chance of me doing that is... whatever. Let's just go with this for now. Thunder.
The thunder roars for thee.
5. 5, 5, 5. Actually, might not be completely bad. Let's go with this. Alright, now we've got ourselves enough time. Skill wise, I could do this again.
How's this?
Boom. This should be enough to break him.
The thunder roars for thee. Very good.
Here we go.
Alright, I can steal from him.
Huh? You have some nice stuff.
Yeah, that's nothing
This is
that
bad.
great. Dance. I think he's the only one that really need to strengthen. I would most likely use this on myself.
I need this.
Alright.
Alright, this is over now. Collect
Can I have this?
18,000. Nice. Nice.
Prepare yourself.
I could basically just use this again. Finish him off.
I summon Brand, the Thunder Blade. Good.
19,000.
For the pride of Ku.
Piece of cake. That fight was too easy.
Good. Why?
It's over, Mugen.
I won't lose to one of such low birth. Clan Ku is proud, and was made great by its forebears who crushed their foes to dust. But our father tarnished himself with the company of a commoner. That wretched woman corrupted him. Her compassion infected him, and the light of her bloodline lives on through you. Her clan had once, long ago, attempted to save the world.
Okay.
To deliver it from the shadow.
The shadow.
Compassion cannot build greatness. It was strength that led Clan Ku to glory, and strength alone. And so I took it upon myself to eradicate that bloodline from the world. But you survived, and not even I could find a way around Father's protection. Now I'll snuff out the light you bear. There is none worthy to be my foe. None!
Do it, Hikari.
What? It speaks to you?
Hikari, take his head. Show him that your bloodline is the only one worthy to rule.
It's funny how like Hikari's name is under quotes.
The strong prevail, and the weak are struck from the pages of history. Such is the nature of the world, right? Go away. You're not wanted here. Come now, Hikari. It's time we decide which of us is worthy to carry on. Which of us is worthy to bear our name? No. Today I end this accursed blood feud.
Are we gonna fight ourselves? Challenge of Darkness and Hikari. Are you serious? Strength. Learn skill none. Oh, that's lame.
Raise your weapon. Come now, Hikari. It's time we decide which of us is worthy to carry on.
This is going to be interesting.
I will swallow you whole, Hikari. Now you learn the foolishness of your ideals. I admit I lived in fear of you. In fear of what your existence meant. I was weak. So you admit it. You're breaking my heart, Hikari. Allow me to relieve you of your burden. Give me your body, mind, and soul! Here I come.
Okay, we've got two options. For right now, let's start with this.
You're in for it now. I've got you.
Okay, weak against two things. That's fine.
Soul Getsusen.
Not too bad.
My turn.
Should be able to
My blade sings.
break him next turn.
Prepare yourself. My blade sings. Now it begins.
How much HP does this guy have anyways?
I fight for my friends.
Actually, let's do
this?
this.
Hienka! My turn.
Alright, now we're doing Brand's
Cut you
Blade.
down.
Oh, piece of cake.
I summon
He's already
Brand,
done.
the Thunder Blade.
Wait. Take over?
You fight dirty. It's pointless to resist, Hikari. Today, you become me.
What does that mean?
The Eagle puts his trust in you, Hikari. This future you've envisioned. It's worth wagering my life on.
Kazan.
I was afraid, but no longer. I won't leave your side again. You gave me that courage, Hikari.
Right, May.
Hikari, change Ku. Rebuild it with your own hands.
Ritsu. What? Impossible. Beaten by this whelp? I was weak before, but I'm not alone. I won't cower in fear anymore. Not from you. Shall we have some fun? Here I come.
Six times. Why not?
My blade sings. Don't forget, Hikari. I'll always be watching over your shoulder. Farewell, imposter.
Okay, that was way too easy. Too easy, too easy, too easy.
You will never win.
You conquered it. You, the shame of our bloodline. How?
I will do anything to see you brought low, Mugen. Anything. Now let us end this.
Silence, you fool. You proud, arrogant fool! I have not been defeated yet. The Dark Blood Blade shall give me power.
Oh, right, I forgot he had that thing.
The power to crush my foes, to enshroud the world in darkness. Behold my strength and kneel!
No!
It should be Mad King Mugen.
You're not Mugen.
Uh-oh. Enshrouded King.
Quench the flames. Call out to the night.
He's been consumed entirely. Even so, I will allow you no quarter. One way or the other, we fight for the final time, brother.
Oh, shit.
Quench the flames. Call out to the night.
Time to shine.
Okay. What do we do is the question. I guess I could do this. Hopefully we survive.
The winds of favor blow. I see now.
Okay, so we can't win. That's a good start. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Temenos.
You gotta be kidding me. Can we capture him? I guess not. Let's go with Sea of Dragon.
Sorry.
Okay. Sword is something he's weak against.
Call out to the night.
Did he just steal? Okay, I don't have a choice but to use this on myself.
Fear not, I will keep you from harm.
We're back at it.
It ends
Nice.
here, brother.
We could just go for an aggressive slash, but I'm feeling like we should try this.
You're in for it now. I've got you.
Okay, so he's weak
Nice
against
spray
one
away.
more thing. But since we know he's weak against this
Come on then.
bow and arrow, 3. Okay, nice. So he does
It's my
more than
turn now.
3. Could do 4 potentially. I will
This is what it means to be a star.
Dancer and let's do this for now.
Lion dance.
Where was I?
Let's break. Hopefully elemental damage. Thunder. Okay, thunder is the other option.
Here I come.
Okay, so now that he's broken, I could do unleash a powerful staff attack on a single foe. The higher your elemental attack, the more potent the attack. Unleash an axe attack on a single foe 2 times. The second strike will be more powerful than the first. The more weak points you have unveiled, the more potent the attack. Okay, charge your attack until the end of the turn. Then unleash a powerful sword attack on the single. The longer the charge, the more potent the attack. Okay, none of these are really that great. Let's do something else. Why not?
Choose your next move wisely.
Now then.
Okay. Now that we have this, can we collect? Yeah, we can. I can donate my BP. I guess I'm donating to him.
Thank you, Agnia.
Here we go.
Now that I think about it... No, let's not do that right now. Let's do Thief, Armor Corrosive.
Say bye-bye to your armor.
Prepare yourself.
Alright, this is gonna hurt.
I'll end this.
I hope you're ready.
I summon Brand, the Thunder Blade.
56.
Very well.
Alright, that's fine. What else? What else we got? We're gonna do... Let's do something. Stroke of Genius. Now let's analyze him. 33,000 left. Alright. He's basically done for. Ready's poles, okay. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. Come on, that's so much damage.
I return your wrath twofold. I return your wrath twofold.
Okay, there she goes. That's unfortunate. Let's do 5. Actually, instead of doing that, let's just use an item. This should be enough.
Here you go.
Temenos.
My turn.
Alright, we can use aggressive slash.
My blade sings.
Now then.
Let's use this again.
The winds of favor blow.
Boom. Alright, now we're talking. We can either destroy him right now with bow and arrow.
Come on then.
What? Okay, this time was just 3.
Time to shine.
Let's do... He's still not ready to attack though, that's the only problem. Decisions. Merchant skill, I could donate my BP. Yeah, this should basically end it.
For you.
Many thanks. Now it begins.
Alright, he could just do aggressive
My blade
slash,
sings.
break stats.
Oh dear.
I can go L.
Repent.
This might actually finish him off.
Prepare yourself.
Did at least some damage.
Prepare yourself.
Alright, let's finish this off.
Will not lose. I summon Brand, the Thunder Blade. Good.
Boom.
I still have much to learn.
He got lucky that, oh shit. Bow of Carnage. Okay.
It's been so long. I forgot your face. You've aged under that armor. Become a corpse yourself. The curse of our clan took everything from you.
Prince Hikari.
Kazan.
Kazan.
Is it finished?
It is.
Well done, my prince. Now, everyone's waiting. We need someone to lead the cheer to our victory.
Of course. My friends, Mugen is defeated. Lower your weapons. The war is over. Today, we cheer for victory!
Aye, Your Highness.
We won, my brothers!
Yeah. Yeah!
I was screaming a lot louder than that yesterday. For the Habs winning that first match at home. Several days after returning to Ku.
What are you dawdling for? Hurry!
We've been invited!
Let's go! It's not every day you get to see a king be crowned.
Are you ready, Your Majesty?
This crown is even heavier than it looks, Benkei.
It's been passed down through generations. That's the weight of our nation's history on your shoulders. Now, the people are waiting.
Then let us greet them.
The crown suits you better than I could have imagined. Let's raise a glass to the new king.
We've arrived at this day thanks to your eagle eye, Kazan.
The only liquor sweeter than victory is peace.
Amen.
At last, we can finally share that drink. Eh, my king?
At last.
You were right from the beginning, Hikari. Now I can walk with my head held high, because I did not shy away from my destiny.
I never lost faith in you, Raimei.
And you'll never have reason to. You have steadfast friends in Clan Mei.
Likewise.
Hikari's king now. That's crazy.
King Hikari!
Your Majesty!
The crown is heavy indeed. Perhaps too heavy. People of Ku, Today I become your king. But I stand before you as a friend.
What's he doing? Where'd that crown go?
Never change, Hikari.
Ku has been a nation trapped in a cycle of bloodshed. Our history is stained crimson. We stand upon countless sacrifices, countless victims. No longer, never again will we pay for prosperity with blood. The territories we have conquered, the clans we have subjugated. Today, I set them free. Today, I crush the yoke of Ku's tyranny forever. And today, we set foot into a future where we are not bound by birth, wealth, or status, but joined in fellowship and love. Even so, we mustn't forget those who came before. The blood that was shed, the friends who were lost. They have guided us here, and together we shall all build a better home.
Okay. At last, Ku Eternal War was brought to an end. From that day forward, Ku extended only open arms to its neighbors. Together they pledged that the light of peace would shine forevermore. Never again would the fires of war rage across these lands. Bum, bum, bum. Okay.
Ritsu.
Lord Hikari.
Mika, I'm here to offer my apologies. Ritsu and I were unable to walk side by side.
War is something I've learned to live with. My brother... I know he killed a lot of people. But I don't understand why. Why did we have to fight for so long? Lord Hikari, do you remember that day we all looked up at the sky together?
I do.
It's different now. Look. There's not a cloud in sight.
That's crazy. All that for peace. Will it last? Hikari learned the EX skill Shinjumon Jigiri. The Cross Path, the Dancer, and Warrior Part 2 is available. Okay. So we finally got Ku. And he's got his skill. Unleash a sword attack on all foes, then a powerful sword attack on a single foe. What the heck? That's just a weird attack. I guess I'm fine with that. Inventory, bow carnage, speed plus 70, critical range plus 70, physical attack. This is actually great for her. Yep, let's give her this. And I guess he could take engagement bow. The accuracy goes down though. That's the only problem. It's not that big of a difference. The speed is definitely increased. I think I can keep the sniper bullet though. Yeah, let's do that. I am gonna activate all the side quests. Childhood friend. There they go again. I swear those two sets my teeth on edge. Neither of them ever back down once they start a quarrel. They're not children. They need to learn how to act their age. I wish I could talk some sense into them, but they won't listen to a word I say. Ooh, I guess you just have to fight them? Yo, this should be a piece of cake.
If I must.
Nothing can pierce my impenetrable shield.
On your guard. Here I come.
Alright, no, we'll go with 6-fold strike.
You're in for it now. You've been exposed.
Okay, so it's the bow. The bow is the only thing that damages him. Improve offense.
Now it begins.
Alright. Actually, I'm gonna do Abide.
Here I come.
And I'm gonna go Frenzied Fire.
How's this? Now!
There we go. That's all I needed.
Now it begins.
Now it doesn't begin, it just
I
ends.
fight for my friends. I summon Brand, the Thunderblade. Who's next?
That's
for the pride of Ku.
That's what you call annihilation.
You still have much to learn.
Unleash a powerful sword attack on all foes. No thank you.
If I must.
My unstoppable spirit cannot be stopped.
On your
Well,
guard.
I disagree.
Prepare yourself.
Let's go with this
You're
again.
in for it now. I've got you.
Oh, weak against bow again. Ouch.
Now it begins.
Let's go with Frenzied.
Allow me.
Oh,
to strike.
Okay, perfect.
My turn.
I
won't
could
be
do
afraid.
simply this.
Yanka!
And then
Now it begins.
do Brand's
I'll
Blade,
end this.
even though it's
I
probably not
summon
necessary.
Brand, the Thunderblade. Good. I still have much to learn.
Too easy. Too easy.
You still have much to learn.
Nope. Phew, finally some peace and quiet. Thanks for putting a stop to their fighting. They've been like this since they were children, you know? Besides, their whole argument is moot to begin with. Neither of them could fight their way out of a potato sack. They're just two wool-headed men who like buying antiques. Spear of Strength, Shield of Strength. Guaranteed critical hits. Yo, that's pretty good. Guaranteed critical hit when taking damage. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. I'll figure that out some other time. Let's just get this one going. Horse lender. Me and my late husband lived here for ages, renting out horses to whoever needed them. But I've got a problem. I left them out to graze the other day and they just up and vanished. I searched for ages, but I couldn't find hide nor hair of any of them. My dearly departed husband loved those beasts like they were his own children. Without him, my business will go bust. I'm in a real pickle, I tell you. Then again, maybe this is a sign for me to hang up my hat and find a new line of work. The Runaways. I'm pretty sure I did find them. Oh well, that's something I can figure out later. I'm pretty sure it's in that, what's that called? The area, the force. There's another. There's a chest over here that I never ended up getting. Not as sure how to get that one. Oh, woe is me. I shall live my life in shame for this failure. The 4 treasures of Ku have been stolen. The conflict threw things into chaos, yes, but even so, I've managed to recover 2 of the 4, but the other 2 yet remains lost. If they're taken across the sea, they'll be lost to us forever. We need to find them, and soon. Incredible. You found both the Dragon Vase and the Phoenix Fang. At the same time, too. Yeah, I guess I'm giving it to him. Finally, the Tortoise, Killing, Dragon, and Phoenix are reunited, the 4 treasures restored. We did it. The stain on my honor has been wiped clean. I owe you a great debt. Thanks to you, these priceless artifacts have been saved. More importantly, now I can pretend my embarrassing, abject failure never happened. Obviously. Here, this is a token of my thanks. Now, let's just keep this whole matter up to ourselves, yes? Staff of Carnage. Wow, this stuff does a lot of damage. Interesting. Alright, so how do I get that stuff? Anyways, this is done for as well. I'll do most of the path action stuff later on. 5-tiered tower. What's this? Halt, traveler, I offer you a warning. Only the greatest of heroes can challenge the 5 trials of this tower. Few who enter ever return. Proceed at your own peril. Knowing the risks, do you still insist on proceeding? No. Then I suggest you leave. A life is not something one should throw away. Okay. So that's definitely something we gotta do. Let's see if there's any more side missions. Doesn't seem like it. I guess we can't use that sword of shadows or whatever. Alright, let's call this the end of a session then. Again, if you made it this far, you know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And yeah, oh. What? Fortifying nut. Why can't I grab this? Oboro's journal. I guess we're not ending this right away. My name is Obero. I was born in Yu, a nation bled dry by its interminable war with Ku. Empty stomachs, spreading pestilence, and nights spent curled up against the chill were facts of life. Although the adults around me blamed my birth for my miserable lot, even in my tender years I knew the truth. Ku was to blame. That wretched nation who pried upon the weak, bringing strife and death in its wake. While the better part of my life was spent in suffering, my sisters brought me some small measure of joy to my existence. We were not bound by blood. I plucked her from the city streets and raised her as my own family. Now, some might think shouldering such a burden is folly, especially when I scarcely knew from where my next meal would come. However, I could tell that this child had a fire within her. Yes, when she spied the dagger I held in my hand, her cries ceased, and I knew. It was at that very moment when I decided we would make it through this life together. Oh, how naive I was then. After 4 years of relative peace, Ku forces fell upon the town we called home. If the tyrants were victorious, we would be killed or captured, forced to spend our lives in servitude. I resolved to kill King Jigo of Ku myself, that we might be spared such a fate. After donning the armor of the dead Ku soldier, I asked my sisters to slash my body, and made my way to Jigo's under the guise of being a wounded ally. While I slipped through Ku's ranks, my attempt on Jigo's life failed, and I was captured. As his soldiers pinned me down, my mind grasped for a clever escape. It was when that Jigo asked, "Will you serve Ku by my side?" An unexpected offer, to say the least, but one I did not hesitate to take. I turned my back on our home and joined hand with my sworn enemy, also that my sister and I could live. However, still we found no comfort. Ku's bloody conquest poured over one border after another, and the fires of war spread unabated. As the desert was stained in deep crimson, my heart became black as pitch. I recall on one particular red day noticing a corpse turned towards me, its gaze piercing through lifeless eyes. I tried to look away, only to be met with a field of dead bodies upon the sands, each one leering at me intently. Perhaps it was merely the work of a troubled imagination, but that is hardly the point. The fact of living became something I could not comprehend. We steal only to be stolen from, and then we die. The cycle repeats itself time and time again until at the end we find what? I pondered the answer to this question and eventually reached my answer. Life has no meaning, and living is a fool's errand. I was mistaken to look towards the dawn, for tomorrow is but a farce. A world so twisted ill deserves to see a new day, so I will ensure that it never comes. Such was the thought in the forefront of my mind as I wore the mask of dutiful subject. Day after day I played my role until a man came to me bearing a grimoire and claiming it would pique my interest. The text within was said to stir the hearts of all who read it, but I was unmoved as I turned to the final page, for I had come to realize the truth it laid bare on my own. How many years has it been since then? At last, my plan is in motion, and a great battle looms on the horizon. This world will meet its end, and the light of dawn will be replaced with a choking darkness. For life has no meaning, and tomorrow is but a farce. Wouldn't you agree? No longer will we be forced to kill or be killed. No longer will we be forced to greet a dawn that only brings more suffering. The end is nigh. Wow. On that note, it's quite a thing to end on, but that was beautifully written. Wasn't expecting all that, to be honest. Do I agree with what it's written? No. As long as you have hope, you have a reason to live. But that hope is not always something that everyone can find, depending on circumstances. That makes it unbearable to live. So, yeah, I can't really say. Oh, I could have got this from the beginning of the game. Wow, that is so dumb. I thought it was going to be something special. Nope, it's not. Anyways, we're going to end it. If you made it this far, you know what to do. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the story I did. It was quite the ending for Hikari. He stand by his word. I don't know if he's going to go into a democracy or not, but he's definitely trying to make sure peace lasts. So, beautiful story. Definitely enjoy Hikari as a character. But all that to say, thanks for watching. Have a good evening, everyone.